Good morning, my loves. Welcome to Friday. It has been a while since I picked up the camera because, of course, I was busy working. But even though I'm still working because we're doing returns at Walmart, say good morning, Andy.
Oh, good morning.
We are at Walmart. I'm going to be doing returns, but in addition to that, I'm going to be looking at their Christmas stuff. I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'm going to go and see what they have for the holidays. So, yeah, I'm very excited. We're going to look at all of the decor for inside. We're also going to go and see if maybe we can check out what they have for lawn and garden. I don't know that I really like anything that they have for lawn and garden, but we're going to go look anyway.
Lawn and garden.
You know, for outdoor Christmas decoration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I just thought I would check in, say hey, and let's go ahead and let's get this trip going. Hello, my loves. Welcome to Saturday. Yes, Saturday. I'm a terrible vlogger. I showed you everything that we saw at Walmart, and I will be doing a haul of everything that I got from Walmart. It wasn't a lot. It really wasn't. I was a little underwhelmed. I was underwhelmed with what I found, and I think it's because I wasn't sure what I really wanted. I knew I needed some things. I knew I wanted some velvet ribbon. I knew I was maybe going to be getting some ornaments for the tree that's going in here. I thought that I wanted a couple of candle holders, but I couldn't find them. I didn't get the joy out of it like I thought I was going to get. I did come home with a few things though, so I will show those to you before the vlog closes out. They're downstairs right now. Right now, I forgot to turn on the camera. I am cleaning my room, getting it ready to put a tree up. I'm only cleaning that back half of the room though, because that's where the tree is going. And then I'm going to clean the front half of the room, but I'm expecting some things from Amazon, all decorating related, either my room or the house in general, because like I said, I was looking for velvet ribbon at Walmart. I wanted to get the My Texas House velvet ribbon, but I wasn't that impressed with it. The brown just isn't the right kind of brown. Yes, brown, because my room, the wallpaper is a black brown and has a lot of brown in it, and also has a lot of yellow in it, like a marigold kind of yellow. You know, it's like a really saturated yellow. So I was not impressed with the ribbon that I saw at Walmart. And so I ordered some from Amazon. So I've got things coming from Amazon, also some prints, because I am going to be working on the gallery wall today as well to get that situated. But I need to get the tree up so that I can kind of configure the gallery wall to the tree. And then I'm going to probably change things up. I think I have decided that I am going to be putting up the wainscoting that I got, but I need to get one more set of wainscoting so I can get it done across the entire wall back there. So that will probably happen during Vlogmas. No, that will likely happen during my break from Vlogmas. Yes, Vlogmas. Vlogmas is happening. It is happening, but not in the way that you think. I can't do every day. There's just no way that I can do every day. So a vlog will post on the days that I normally would post a video. Right now, my schedule has kind of settled into a Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload schedule. So there will be a vlog Monday, Wednesday, Friday for Vlogmas. And it's just going to take it's going to be a couple of days worth of footage. What else is there? I think that's it for the time being. I just got done vacuuming that back half of the room, and my rug needed it. The black rug that what I do when I'm about to shoot, I roll it up and then I unroll it when I'm done because I really like having this rug here. I'm not exactly happy with the positioning. I think I want to position it long ways again. And if I'm just going to roll it up, then I'm just going to roll it up. I'm about to put up the tree, so I'm going to take you over there to that area of the closet, of the cloffice. I'm going to take you back over there and start putting up the tree. So I'm not going to do any decorating of the tree just yet. I'm waiting to get everything. Also, oh, I know, I'm jumping around. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be putting up the garland on my mirror over here, and I'm excited for that. So once I get the tree up, then I'm going to clean up this side of the room and get my garland up on the mirror. And I got some stuff at Walmart. I did get a couple of ornaments at Walmart that I want to actually put on this tree here. So there's a lot. I'm going to go ahead and go so that I can finish cleaning up. So that I can get the tree up, I'm going to situate you, but I do need to charge up this camera before I do that. And thankfully it charges quickly. So I will be right back with all of that. Okay, so my Amazon order has arrived. We're going to be looking at what I got. The first thing is the ribbon. I got 2 rolls of ribbon. I thought they were supposed to be 1.5 inches. Oh, they are. Okay, cool. So this is the ribbon that I got. And let me take you over here so we can have a look. Let me turn on the big light too. So we can have a look-see. Well, it looks like it's a little bit too orange. I may order a gold one. I'm not sure. I'm going to turn off the light again. All right. So anyway, it's really, really pretty though. It's distressed. It's old. It looks like it's been through a lot. And I love that. I love, love, love that. I think it is so, so pretty. So this is going to look really, really beautiful in here. Look, it looks like a croissant. I got 2 rolls of that. I ordered a few pieces. This was a set of I want to say it was a set of 8. I don't remember the number of pieces, but I ordered it specifically for one piece in particular. Oh, wow. Okay, so these are the kind that are like fabric. So they look like they're canvas already. I got it specifically for the round Dutch boy frame. That's what I'm calling it. I got it specifically for this print right here because I'm going to cut it and I'm going to put it in that circular print, that circular frame. I think it will fit. Let me see. actually happen to have the glass for it right here. Yes, it's going to be a beautiful fit. That's it right there. I just have the glass out because what happened is that I don't remember if I blogged it or not, but they had glued the print to the glass, which I get why they did that. I had Angie help me to take it off. Thankfully, they only used Mod Podge. I'm not going to glue my prints to that frame, to the glass, because I want to reuse it. And for this, for now, I'm going to be using it for this. So I'm going to be cutting this out in a little bit and getting that onto the gallery wall. But it also had a few other prints. We have this beautiful evergreen. And I love the fact that it's on fabric because it just gives it this like canvas-like feel. And then we've got a Santa. And I will have all of this linked in the description bar down below. And then we have a Santa hat. And we've got a Santa. This is very Santa-centric, but we've got a Santa walking through the forest. We also have got a Santa just traipsing through the forest, the back view. And then I'm not going to pull this out of its sleeve, but we have this beautiful sled print, which I will probably use one of the frames that I've got. I did also order some frames, so let me go ahead and let's put these away for now. Everything that I've been ordering, all of the prints and everything that I've been getting are all 8x10. And so I decided that I needed some 8x10 frames. And I ordered 2 different sets of frames because these are not just going up here in the room. They're actually going they're going up throughout the house. And the first set of frames are these. That frame right there. This is a really beautiful gold frame. It's got some texture here. I really like them. And I actually watched somebody yesterday on YouTube do something very clever with a mat that came in the frame. She covered it with cloth. So this was a set of 2. And I bought them specifically to use with some of these prints that I just ordered. And then I got these. It's a set of 4 of these frames, and this is black with a little bit of bronze or brass or gold kind of just detail, something very, very subtle, you know, not anything that's going to be too obnoxious. And this was a set of 4 frames, so again, not all in one room. These are going up throughout the house. I'm very excited for that. So I finally have what I need. Let me check really quickly what the deal is with these. Oh, it does have mounting hardware. It does have the little thing here, the little triangle bit that you can use a picture frame with. So I'm not sure why they sent these along, but I'll hang on to them just in case. And that's it. That's all that I got from Amazon for today. I've got a bunch more stuff coming tomorrow, but it's just, we needed a tree skirt and we needed a table runner and a few other things. I don't remember exactly what's in that order, but we've got a bunch of decor stuff coming from Amazon. But so far, so good. I am going to work on getting that frame framed up because I've been wanting to put something in that frame for ages and I have not been able to. So I'm going to clear off my desk here so that I can do that. By the way, I don't think I've told you that I changed things in my office here. I got a standing desk. Let me show you. I had that, the secretary, but it just wasn't working for me. And so I ended up getting a bigger desk because I needed it. It wasn't functioning well for me. The secretary wasn't. I need more space for doing what I do. And then this little guy here, I got at Target. This is from Magnolia Hearth and Hand, and it's a little LED lamp. And I just loved the way that it looked. It just fits the vibe. It fits that dark academia, you know, vintage, old kind of vibe. Just thought it was really nice. It's made of metal. And it's just a really nice little LED light because I need light in this corner when the sun goes down. So that's my new lamp. And then I also have this organizer here that I've got my monitor. I couldn't be without my monitor. I decided I really liked having it for editing and all of that. So I have my big monitor here, and I've got this little glass box that has this and that in it. And then just various other things. My Stanley Cup and just my mouse, which it took me forever to learn how to use this because I haven't used a mouse in 4 or 5 years. But I'm going to get myself situated, and then we're going to cut out this picture, and we're going to have it be a part of the gallery wall. So I'll be right back. You know, I really, really love this frame, but this frame fought me from the very beginning, it feels like. It has a unique size. It's like a 9.5 by 12.5. And so I had to buy a piece that was bigger. That way I could cut it into the shape that I needed. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to find a round print for it. I knew already that I was going to have to buy something unique, but boy, I had trouble sizing it. So I used the backing to trace my outline, and that was a mistake. I should have used the glass to shape my outline to be my guide, because I cut this out and it fought me. It fought me. I could not get it to fit properly, as you'll see here in just a moment. After trying for God knows how long to try and get it to fit in, I even did fine trimming on it. It just would not fit. So I realized, oh, I needed to use the glass as my template, not the back of the print. So I finally figured it out. I finally got it all in there, and I have absolutely no regrets because it is stunning. I love this frame. It was worth the effort, but boy, was I cursing it while I was trying to figure it out. It also didn't have any little spikes or anything like that for me to secure the backing, so I had to use mover's tape, but the seller actually also used mover's tape, so that's how I got the idea to do this. So yeah, like I said, this frame was a lot of work, but absolutely worth it. What was that?
What?
What?
I said, you look like you're having fun in here. You keep having fun. I'm going to go lay down.
Yeah, nappy time for Ange.
Yeah.
Here.
I've got a headache again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You probably blew your blood pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, our printer broke, and we had a warranty on it, and Angie went to take it back to Staples. Yeah, I'm naming names. And they told her, oh, no, that's a mechanical issue. It's not covered by the warranty. When we got the warranty, they're like, anything that happens, bring it back.
Yeah.
So
and
you should have talked to the manager.
This isn't covered by the warranty. Well, honestly, it's a simple solution to the problem. I just have to buy the part and then replace it. And I'm like, well, if I replace that, does that basically
negate the warranty?
And he's like, no. My head hurts and I'm feeling a little bit discombobulated.
Are you sure you want to go wreath doing tonight? So we're going to go do wreaths with our neighbor in a little while.
Yeah.
All right, go take a nap. I just wanted to show... All right, I wanted to show you the configuration for the gallery wall. Let me turn you around. And this is it right here. This is how I'm going to put things up. Alex already has a nail, the horse. I need to do nails for the rest of these guys, but that's what the gallery wall is going to look like for the time being. This is not the permanent gallery wall, but the holiday gallery wall. I really like the way that this turned out. It's so pretty. It turned out really, really well. I had to tape the back of it though, but that's the way the seller had it as well. And then I put that print into this frame. It's a very stark contrast, but I'm probably going to rub and buff it later after I pull this print out. But I thought it was really pretty because it's like got a white background. So yeah, we're going to put this up. Hello, my loves. Welcome back. It is Sunday, and no, I did not finish out yesterday. I was working on my room up until it was time for us to go do wreath making. our neighbors don't want to be on camera, so I didn't bring the camera with me. I will show you the wreath that we made. It's not finished. I need all the Christmas stuff out in order for me to finish the wreath. She had a few things, but I didn't want to like borrow her ornaments or anything like that. So anyway, I just wanted to go over with you the few things that we got that were Christmas oriented from Walmart. I got these two little bells. These were in their regular ornaments section, and they're really beautiful. I'm going to hang them, I think, on the mirror. I don't really care for the burlap ribbon, so I may take that off. I got this set of ornaments. It's a set of 24 ornaments. They're plastic or shatterproof. They're in brown tones, which matches up with the room. And some of these might end up in bowls and things like that because I don't put a lot of ornaments on my tree. I try not to. I try to keep the tree very minimal, and I'll show you all of that here in just a minute. I just wanted to haul this real quick. So yeah, these were really inexpensive. I think they were like $10 maybe, I want to say, something like that. But I will have them linked. Angie and I are such a fan of these types of snow globes. First of all, we love cardinals. Cardinals are just so beautiful, and we don't see them here. And this is in a lantern shape. I love that. It totally fits our aesthetic, and I'm excited for that. But what we really like is that these are battery operated, and they light up and they blow the glitter all around. We have a Santa like this in a lantern that our neighbor gave us, and since then we've like really enjoyed this style of snow globe. I think it was, I want to say it was like $14, $15 maybe, a little bit more. I'm not sure. Anyway, I will have that linked as well. This will be a downstairs thing. I also wanted to show you some of my handiwork from yesterday. I was putting all of those Christmas prints that I got from Amazon into frames. Some of these frames are thrifted. This frame was thrifted, but I've put this Santa guy in that frame. I got this print a while, maybe a couple of weeks ago from Amazon. So it's another really pretty Christmas tree. I put it into one of the frames. I didn't realize that these frames had mats with them. So I was able to mat some of them. So I did this little guy here, this beautiful Santa hat. These are very Santa themed. So these are going to go downstairs likely. And then in the black frames, a set of 4. And by the way, I have managed to use up a majority of the frames that I got. So I got this Santa walking in the sand, walking in the snow. And then I also used another one of those black frames and have this Santa walking away in the snow. So these are going to go downstairs somewhere. All of the Santa and the Christmas tree one as well. But I am finishing up the decorations here in my room. I'm going to use some of this ribbon that I got, tie it up onto the garland over there, and I'm excited to use it. I did find this color in the wallpaper, by the way. One of you commented when I showed the wallpaper. Let me grab my sample. I did find this color in the wallpaper, so I'm not as uncomfortable using it. This flower here, which one of you commented that it looked like a fried egg, which, okay, yeah, I'll give you that. But we've got that orange in that flower, and it's a predominant flower in the pattern. So this is going on the garland over there on the mirror. Let me show you the gallery wall real quick. So right now I've got my jewelry thing here, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. I don't even know if I want to keep it anymore, but we're gonna move you over here for now. And I've just got some random stuff on here. This is gonna be styled, but I wanted to show you the gallery wall. I love this frame. It gave me so much trouble. It really did, but I love it. I love it. And then I've got my little Ewok thing. We have Alex here, the Fontainebleau print, and this really pretty Christmas tree print, or pine tree, I should say. And it's a wintry scene. So this one's probably gonna stay up at least through the winter. And then of course, my tree, nice and lit up. Right there on the side. I have a dilemma with the lamp. I am probably going to relocate that lamp to another room in the house. And then I wanted to show you this little plug cover that I got. Let me turn on this lamp so that you can see a little bit better. I got this from Amazon, and I think I'm going to replace all of our outlets with that, or with something similar. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and set you guys down so that I can finish decorating. I'm almost done, at least with getting that up. Hopefully Coco doesn't notice it. and she doesn't start playing with it. I'm worried about that the cats will play with the garland, because if you look, it goes all the way down to the floor and it puddles just slightly. So I don't know. I don't want to pull it up though, because I like the way that looks. I like the way that it puddles. So we'll see. We'll see if I have to fight with her constantly. But anyway, I'm going to get you guys set up and we're going to finish up the mirror. All right, guys, so here it is. I love it. I love it. I think it's beautiful. And so, yep, there's the garland for the mirror. Let me just adjust that a little bit. Looks like my hair in the mornings. And that is a single garland, and I love it. I love it. I don't want it to be super, super bushy. I'm not about that look. I really like it to be kind of natural looking. And I like that because trees aren't perfect. Boughs, pine boughs aren't perfect. They're not perfectly bushy. You might have some empty spots. You might have some fuller spots, and that's and that's okay. So there's my mirror. Hello friends, welcome to another day of the vlog. I have decided that I'm making this a 2-week vlog. So we are back on Monday, and I am looking at my lipstick because I'm trying something new that I got. Yep, I know. I got sucked in by Pinterest again on lip colors. The Revlon Color Stay Balm. I think that's what it's called. This is actually going to be shown in my Walmart haul. I got sucked in by Pinterest again, guys. I got sucked in by Pinterest. I saw this advertised on Pinterest and I was like, I've got to get it. I've got to try it. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick, and it's a lip balm. Actually, it's a shine balm, I think is what it's called. This is in shade Nude Illuminator. I think the lip butters are back. I think Revlon has repackaged, redone their lip butters. I had a lip butter back in the day. I only had one. I remember the day that I bought it, October 16th, 2012. I bought it because I was trying to make myself feel better after my brother had passed away. We were at Target, and yeah, I just happened to pick it up, and I still have it. I still have it. And I used it. I used it all the way down to the nub practically. But when I saw the ads and I saw this, I was all like, ooh, another, glossy lip. I absolutely loved and still love the Maybelline Lifter Glaze. But this, the Super Lustrous Balm, Shine Balm, is wow. This is the Revlon lip butters. I'm telling you, I think that these are the Revlon lip butters. I have the shade Rum Raisin. I should be getting it today if I haven't already gotten it. I think it's coming today. Or no, it's been delayed. I don't know. I'm getting another shade. I'm getting one more of these. It is so balmy and moisturizing. Much thinner slip than the Lifter Glaze. The Lifter Glaze, there's a little bit of pull to it. There's just a little bit of pull. Whereas this one just goes right on. And it is really, really comfortable to wear. It is really, really pretty. Let me check my mirror here and see if I can see the color, because it may be showing up differently now that I've got some more light on me. I've got my little my little lamp. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely got some tint to it. I'm not wearing any makeup other than that. Other than this, I was just trying it on before I opened up the camera. And so anyway, that's one thing. You guys are going to see this in my Walmart haul as well. So this will be old news for you by the time you see this vlog, because my Walmart haul is coming at the end of this week that I'm currently recording in. But I do have more Amazon stuff to show you, more holiday decor. I have put the kibosh on buying any more decor. I actually bought this set of 4 tartan salad plates from Mikasa because I was just looking for tartan plates, and this came up and they were on sale. 4 salad plates for $22.50. So I got them. Yeah. So I've got that coming. I also have got something coming from H&M. I've got a platter and a pillow cover. I think I might have mentioned that yesterday, but today we are talking about all Amazon stuff, the things that I have found at Amazon. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about are these picks, and I have to show you the packaging because this is going to make storing them after the holidays really super easy. Sorry, I'm just redoing the packaging. So this is what they came in a nice box, and this is from the seller is Gyalma, something like that. They are picks. I got Noble Pine picks, and this is one. I've got a 12 piece, and I don't remember what I paid, but I will have those linked. And these are not part of the YouTube affiliate program, so these are going to have to be linked separately in the description box. So do pay attention to that. Just go into the description box. But these are quite full for being picks. So this is going to be really nice. I bought them to put in like various vessels that I've got around my house. I did put some back there that I just tried out just to see how they would look. I really, really like them. 12 pieces, and they're quite full. I like them so much that I've ordered 2 more boxes of them. And I think I got 16 pieces per box, not the 12 piece, because I didn't want to run out. I want to put these all around because I've decided that I don't want to do real greenery in the house because it sheds. It drops needles like crazy. It's a pain to keep up. I have to keep them watered, and even if I keep them watered, they dry out, especially because I decorate so early in the season. They're like fire hazards by the time December rolls around. So I've decided that inside the house, it's all going to be artificial greenery. No real greenery because I just can't. I cannot deal with the maintenance. Then, this is an order that I got like a couple of weeks back that I just haven't shown you guys. Then I ordered some tartan pillowcases, and I got a set of 2. They were really, really affordable. I think they were like $17, maybe less. So I got a set of 2. These are 20 by 20. These are going in my bedroom. Am I doing the Ralph Lauren Christmas? Inadvertently, yes. I love tartan. I've always been a fan of tartan. I have it throughout the house for Christmas. That's kind of like the pattern that I really like to fall back on for like pillows and things like that. And so I have got tartan, and I had intended on increasing the amount of tartan I bring in. And now these are the dark green tartan. This isn't the the Blackwell or whatever it's called. This is just a dark green tartan. And I brought these in because these match the bedding that I've got on my bed. And these are going in the bedroom because I've got a couple of pillows that that I could use this on. So when I decorate my bedroom, these are going in there. I want to entertain this Christmas, so we are going to have our neighbors over for a holiday dinner, celebrating the season dinner. And so in my dining room, the walls are, you've been in my dining room when we open up our advent calendars, it's in our dining room. And the walls are this really dark peacock blue or green color. And so I picked up a tartan runner for the table. This is a 90-inch runner, and it's about 12 inches by 90. And I've got it folded right now, but these are so, so nice, and I love it. And so this is going to look really beautiful. I decided to lean in on the red tartan, and I ordered a tree skirt. And so I got it in the red and green tartan. The pillows that we have in our living room are red tartan. And so I thought this would be good because we've decided not to put the collar on our tree this year. We don't like it because we have very small space for our tree. The collar would take up a lot of space, and we couldn't put our gifts under the tree. We'd have to pile them kind of around, and they would be like spilling out into the walkway and onto the stairwell and all of that. So we decided to go back to a tree skirt. Now, this tree skirt, when I opened it up, I was all like, oh, that's very polyester. But from far away, you can't tell. And also, I actually like this fabric because we have 2 boy cats. And I'm not being sexist, but boy cats are nasty. They can be very nasty. They like to pee. and especially Mr. Pickles likes to try and mark. And so if this is a polyester and he can't quite get his claws in there, this is actually a good thing. So I'm not mad at the fabric. I wanted to decorate the porch as well. We've already got our wreaths up. As I mentioned, we made wreaths the other night with our neighbor. And so I wanted to get a rug, an outdoor rug for our porch. We have a covered porch, just to be festive and decorative. And so I got a black, red, and white tartan. I wish this had green or navy or something, but it doesn't. It's just red, white, and black. That's fine. I can live with that. It's just this really nice indoor outdoor rug, and it unfolds. There's more to it. And so I'm going to put this underneath the doormat that we got for this Christmas. We have an outdoor rug in tartan. Yes, I've gone a little bit tartan crazy. And then I got some more of that velvet ribbon I mentioned that I had gotten another one in the burgundy, and it arrived. And this one, oh, it got caught. What's going on here? There we go. All right. So we've got some red burgundy ribbon, and that's going to be going downstairs on gifts and, you know, around the house and tied onto artwork and things like that, because I showed you all of the art that I have that we're going to be putting up on a gallery wall downstairs. And then, not related to Christmas, I got this for myself. I saw this on Pinterest. Yep, on Pinterest. And it is a makeup brush cleaner. And so what you do is you put the makeup brushes in there and you put your water, and I guess you put some soap or something, and you turn it on and it like spins and it cleans your makeup brushes. I need this because I don't wash my... Okay, I'm not sure how much of that you caught because I looked up and my SD card was full. So, yeah, I have this makeup brush cleaner, and I'm hoping that it will make my life easier because I hate washing my makeup brushes. It is just like, it is life sucking in my opinion. So yeah, I hope that you caught that. Anywho, that is all that I have from Amazon today. There's going to be a little bit more coming a little later this week. And then the H&M stuff and the Mikasa stuff probably won't be getting to me until the following week, until about mid-November. But anywho, so yeah, it's been a busy day. I'm going to actually decorate my Christmas tree right now. I just have the tree up. I have not done any like formal decorating of the Christmas tree. Let's talk about the gallery wall. I'm loving the gallery wall. I really am loving it, but I think that I want to still put up the wainscoting. I think that it will look a lot more elevated with the wainscoting. I'm going to be putting up the wainscoting. I'm just not sure when. My guess is I'm not going to do it during Vlogmas because I've got the tree there. It'll probably happen when I take the tree down. So it's going to happen not in a vlog. I will try and remember to record us doing it because I'm going to need Angie's help with it. I do think I want the wainscoting, although I am very much in love with my gallery wall. I just think that I could do the gallery wall with the wainscoting. Anyway, that is everything for the moment. I am going to go ahead and put my ornaments onto my tree. Very minimal. And then I've got a bowl over here that I'm also going to be putting ornaments into. It's an old bowl that I found kind of in the back of my wardrobe in one of the cubbies. And so it is an old candle from Hearth and Hand. I have since burnt the candle, but it's a really pretty green mercury glass. And so I figured putting some ornaments in there wouldn't hurt. It would actually be quite a beautiful little accent. And then I may rework that vignette over there. I did put up a reindeer instead of the lion that I had, only because I forgot about the reindeer. He was up in that bookshelf up there, and those little shelves up there in the corner over here, in this corner over here. As you can see, there's an empty space there. That's where he sat. I put him on the books instead just because we're being festive. He lives in my room all year round because, well, we have deer here all year round, you know, in our forests, and so I keep him up in homage of that, but for the holidays I have brought it down. And then I also have got a couple of PR things. I've got a few PR things that I wanted to unbox with you here. So let me go ahead and before I decorate the tree, I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. Before I decorate the tree, I just remembered I've got about 3 PR things that I want to open up with you while I've got you here, and since we're unboxing things, so give me a minute. Let me get all of that together and then we're going to decorate the tree. So I'll be right back. The first thing that I have got here is actually something that got sent to me a while back. And I haven't talked about them because I just haven't decided where I want to put them. But now that I know that I want to do some wainscoting, I'm going to put these up here. These are a pair of lanterns, and because the lamp situation is in question, you know, I got rid of the lamp because I just didn't know where to put it, and my lampshades have gotten a little bit out of shape. So here are the lampshades, and it's two of them. They're USB lamps. They're from HSN. And essentially what you do is you put your light bulb on them, and then you've got your little lampshades. I might have to do something with these lampshades. I'm not thrilled with the color of them. They're not quite, and the texture that they have, they're not quite fitting the vibe. And so I may have to figure something out with these lampshades. Maybe do some YouTube research and find out how I can do lampshades, you know, DIY a change of color on a lampshade. These take regular bulbs, it looks like. I don't know. I haven't really read the instructions on these. And they are like battery operated. So we've got the batteries right here. And then we also have bulbs. It came with some LED bulbs. So I don't know. These look really cool. So I think once I get the wainscoting up, these are going to go up instead to provide some lighting back there. And the lamp that I have, I think I'm going to move it to the dining room. So there's that. And again, I got these a while back, but I'm really excited to use them nonetheless. And then I got a gift from Shark. This is the Shark Facial Pro. So this is a hydrofacial kind of thing. It's what it reminds me of. It's like an at-home hydrofacial. If you've never had a hydrofacial, you're missing out. I really loved getting a hydrofacial. I got one in May, and wow, I was really, really impressed with just how clear my skin was and how refreshed I looked. And so I am like, I love hydrofacials. I think that they are definitely a great treat. And so this is an ideal gift if you are interested. I'm going to use it for you guys, and we'll see. But essentially, it comes with several different nozzles. It has a couple of different cleansers to use. One is an infuse, and I think that this is one that you put on and it like infuses into your skin with the device. And then you've got one that's a detox, and then you've got the 4 little different nozzles for doing different things, which that's why I think it's like a hydrofacial, because you've got those little nozzles. And then let me see if I can get this out. I like Shark products. As you recall, I tried the Shark Glossy and I love it. I love it. It is such a good tool for the hair. And so I'm really excited to try other Shark products, but it comes in its own little case. The boxes, you know, the boxes are actually quite sturdy, and it is a cool little device. I am going to be doing a more in-depth skincare device video, or actually it's going to be kind of like a skincare device gift guide kind of thing, and I will try this out for you guys and see what we think. And this whole thing is a part of the device, it looks like. It's got a USB cord, so it is chargeable. And we have got the Hydro Clean segment here, or section. And this is where the gunk is, all the gunky water. It's kind of gross grate, you know. And then you've got the actual little doodad that goes on it like so. And then you have got this, which is a heated massager, and it all goes on it like so, and you just rub it on your face. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited to try this out and report back my thoughts. But yeah, I also am a huge fan of the Zip Halo, and I want to talk with you guys about that as well. And so this is really neat. You just store it in this little case, and it's got a little band that you put on it to keep it nice and safe. And so yeah, what a cool gift. Thank you so much, Shark. I cannot wait to give this a try. And Again, if you are about skincare, you know, and you're really serious about your skincare, then definitely this is a tool to think about because I love skincare tools. If you can avoid making an office visit or going to go and do, you know, a visit at an esthetician, if you can do some of the maintenance on your own, it means that you don't have to go to that esthetician that often, you know. And then I got a mask. Awesome. This is the Cryo Glow. Med Spa inspired treatments clinically tested to reduce fine lines and acne. It's got IQ LED technology. Dermatologist optimized treatments of red, blue, and deep infrared light with interlocking tri-wick LEDs for complete coverage. 5 times more energy to minimize fine lines. 5 times more energy to reduce acne. It has Insta-Chill technologies to visibly tightens under the eyes with 3 temperature-controlled chill levels. Okay. All right. So I don't have acne, thankfully, but this does have some functions that the other type of LED masks do not have, like the cooling around the eyes. I think that that's pretty nifty. I know with skincare devices, these things can take some testing. They take time. You don't necessarily see the results right away. You have to use it and you have to use it consistently in order to get the experience. And so here's what it looks like in its box. Very apropos for Halloween. I should have worn this as my mask, you know, as my costume for Halloween. Wow, this is serious stuff. It's got all the lights on the inside. I like the fact that it's a hard mask because it's not going to move around a lot. You also see the little pads down here for the eye treatment that you get, which is nice if you're using this in the morning to help depuff. But I've got to read up on what exactly it is that you need to do and for how long. So I'm going to be reading the little pamphlet on this. But again, I'm going to try this out for you guys and I will let you know my first impression thoughts when I get a chance to use it, because again, this is something that takes a little bit of time, but still, if you are interested in this level of treatment, it is definitely something to look into or ask for. I think that any kind of skincare device like this, you know, is a good investment because these are tools that, especially like me, I'm on a GLP-1, so I'm leveraging these tools to try and improve my skin and improve the way that my skin changes with me as I'm on this GLP-1 journey. And so anything that I can do to help that come along, I definitely will try. And so this is one of those things along with the hydrofacial. The hydrofacial is more about skincare. All right, I've got one more PR gift. The very kind team at Merit, they were so sweet. After I posted my last collaboration with them, they sent me because I mentioned that I was such a huge fan of Brandon Maxwell. They actually sent me the Brandon Maxwell makeup bag. I don't know if this is still available, but it is a stunning bag. I mean, I could use this as an evening bag. It is so, so pretty. It is, of course, faux leather, but it is very, very soft. It is very well made. And then we've got this silver clasp right here. It's magnetic. The bag is magnetic. So, you know, it opens with little magnets on the inside, but it's got this beautiful clasp. And of course it opens up. And let me pop, I've got the tag on it still. Let me pop my phone in there because I know it will fit my phone and it will fit a wallet and a lipstick, and we're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. So this might be my little bag for New Year's, but I love it because it is just so, so pretty. I keep wanting to open up this thing because it is so, so beautiful and it's so soft and supple, even though it is faux leather. It does have very minimal branding. It says Merit back here and then X Brandon Maxwell. I love it. So thank you, Merit Team. I really do appreciate the kind gift. I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to get to decorating my tree so that way I can get that out of the way. I posted on Instagram the swag that I've got on my mirror, and some of you are like, too soon. No, no, I don't think so. I have to decorate early. Not so much the house, but definitely my office. I never do it early. Last year when I was running behind as usual with getting my tree up, I'm like, next year it's going to be different. And I'm not gonna, let it slide. And I haven't. It's November the 3rd and my tree is up and my room is partially decorated. Now I've got boxes all over the floor though from unboxing all that PR, but I'm going to clean that up and then I'm going to get to decorating my tree. So I'll talk with you guys in a bit. So that's not everything. I still am probably going to add more ornaments to the tree. I just need to dig out my ornaments from the closet because I know I've got some really beautiful pine cones and things like that that I want to be sure to include on the tree. So this is not it. This is just the first phase of decorating my tree. I really love the way the little bowl came out though with the ornaments. I am going to add a couple of pine cones to that bowl as well, just to give it a little bit more of a natural element. But so far I am really, really liking how everything is coming together. In the vase, which I discovered it's a cut crystal vase. I got it at Goodwill, guys, for $7.99. Can you just believe it? I was just like, I thought it was a candle holder, and it turns out it's a vase, but it could also hold a candle. And the reason that I found out that it was cut crystal is when I put my candle on it just to see what that looked like. The glass clinked on the vase and it's definitely cut crystal. So I can't believe that I scored that beautiful vase for $8 at Goodwill. Wow, I am amazed. I think I went to Goodwill back in September and I found it and I was just like, whoa, this is a treasure. So anyway, that is everything for today. I will chat with you guys again tomorrow. Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to Saturday. So I am not liking this mic. Just annoys me. It sometimes annoys me a lot. So I'm going to set it on a little stand and we're going to set it right here. And it should do a decent job. Actually, we'll put you right here. All right, here we are. There, I feel better. Hello, welcome to Saturday. I don't even remember the last day that I picked up the camera. I do know that I was decorating my room, which it is almost done. The room decor isn't going to be 100% complete until I have decorated the house because some of the things that are in the boxes for the home decorations are for my office and or cloffice. I keep calling it an office for my cloffice, and I need to pull them out. I've got like gold berry picks that I want to put into my tree. There are some ornaments that I still want to put into my tree that are in the Christmas boxes for the house in general. So the decor for this particular room is not done. We haven't even started decorating the house, but that will be in next week's vlog. So make sure that you are subscribed and stay tuned for that. After I am done talking with you guys, I'm going to actually go downstairs and start cleaning up the downstairs and getting it ready for decor. I'm not going to show you all of that because I do need to pull this SD card and start editing this vlog as well. So I'm not going to show you the cleanup. Sorry. I know you guys like to see the cleaning and all of that, but I need to really focus on getting the house clean so that way we can get it decorated, because for me, the decorating is where the fun really is. And I also know that today's vlog has been very haul heavy, but it's just because I have been placing orders for decor. I've gotten some PR in, and so I'm going to show you the last of the orders that I have. There is one last little straggler that is coming tomorrow. No, on Monday. All of the hauling is pretty much over this week, but I do have some things to show you. These are the last. This is the stragglers of what has come in. The first thing is a little bit of PR that I got that I just want to show you. I'm not going to model it for you, but I am going to talk about some of the pieces that I got. So I just wanted to show you a little something that I got gifted by Ann Taylor, and some shoes. I also got a sweater dress gifted from them, the shoes, and then a pair of burgundy corduroys that are too long. So I've got to mess with those a little bit before I show them. But I am going to put some footage over here of me trying the sweater dress. It is so, so pretty, guys. I have it coming up in a video next week, but I wanted to show it here because I'm worried that it's going to sell out. Now, because it was gifted, they didn't offer me petites, and so I ordered regular length, and so the dress fits me to the floor. But I'm not upset with that because I wear my sweater dresses here at home when I'm working from home, and I don't mind that it's long because it helps to keep my legs warm when I'm sitting at my desk and my room gets cold. So I'm okay with the fact that the dress is pretty much maxi length on me. I love the color. I love the material. I love the fact that it is an elbow length sleeve, which means that I can wear this at home and still be productive, meaning I can clean, I can cook without having to worry about keeping my sleeves up. While I wear long sleeves at home during the winter, and I still do stuff around the house with my long sleeves, I would much rather not have to worry with constantly having to roll things up or worry that something is going to get wet or dirty when I cook. So I'm really, really glad that this is an elbow length sleeve on this dress. I absolutely love it, guys, and I highly recommend. And I would say that if you're short like me, definitely pick up the petite unless you want that maxi length. But regardless, it is a beautiful, beautiful dress, perfect for the holiday season. You could wear it for Thanksgiving. I think it would make a really beautiful Thanksgiving Day outfit. You could also wear it for Christmas or for any holiday anythings that are coming up because the color is just so, so striking. It is just the most beautiful burgundy red color. And I love it. I love this dress. This is going to be a go-to for sure for me this season when I am just getting dressed for living at home. I actually have it in my wardrobe plan for next week. Let me show you what I got. These shoes that they sent over are stunning. I haven't tried them on. I'm not going to try them on for you here. I'm actually going to wear them next week in a video. So just make sure that you're subscribed and you stay tuned for that. But these guys, these are right up my alley. Taking out the little stick in the paper. Look at these. Aren't they stunning? It's like in a penny loafer style with the little fringy tassel. It's got the little dots in there. I don't know what that's called. And it's the perfect heel. This is a great work shoe. And I am so excited to try these for you guys. I think that they are just gorgeous. And I like Ann Taylor's shoes. These are a 7 medium, by the way. I don't know if they come in wide width, but I love their shoes. I have tried their shoes in the past and I really like them. And so I'm so excited to try these and to wear them out and about. This is an excellent work shoe. It is stunning. So, so stunning. And I love the fact that it's got that loafer styling, which you know me. I am just all about my loafers. I'm going to have these linked for you down below. They're also going to pop up here for the YouTube shopping. Okay, that's the fashion stuff. Now on to the holiday stuff. So I got these from Amazon. I've been placing orders like crazy with Amazon for like the Ralph Lauren Christmas, which is not, it's kind of weird, okay? It's a trend, but Angie and I have talked about it a lot because anytime I mention Ralph Lauren Christmas, she rolls her eyes. It's like they practically roll out of her head because she's all like, what in the hell? The thing about it, and she and I have talked about it, is like, well, we've always kind of been that, especially now that we've realized what our design aesthetic is, the decor aesthetic that we want inside the house. And that is that dark and moody, almost academia, traditional, equestrian, there's just all of these things that are rolled into that dark and moody kind of vibe where it's curated and collected and just things that we love. And that's what Ralph Lauren Christmas is to us. I mean, I know it's a TikTok trend and you can either be really prescriptive about it and follow the rules to the letter, or you can take the essence of what that is, because I love Ralph Lauren. He is my favorite living designer. And I love his style. I always have. Even the stuff that I normally wouldn't wear, like the Western or the Bohemian styles, I still love to look at them. I love his design philosophy in that he mixes the new with the old and the luxury with the rustic and the curated and collected. And the thing about Ralph Lauren is that he's always been, and this is his fashion and his interiors, it's always been more about a way of life. It's been more experiential, where it's to him, it's about the experiences and about the people that you surround yourself with and savoring those moments that you have with your loved ones and that you have in your home. And yes, there is a definite undercurrent of luxury within all of it, but there's nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I love the deep, rich leathers. I love the deep, rich colors. We're considering painting our living room like a forest green, or like I don't know, maybe a deep blue. We're talking about those deep, deep saturated colors. I mean, if I had my druthers and if I didn't have to film in this room, I would have painted the walls like black. We're all about that. And when it comes to the holidays, Angie and I have always been very traditional in our holiday decor. We've never really fallen or followed the trends like the blush pink trend and the all neutrals trend and everything. Angie's a lover of color, and so she's never let me do that. I wanted to, but she's never let me. And I'm really glad for that. So our Christmas decor has always been the traditional reds and deep greens, and we kind of tend to more of a woodland kind of vibe. And again, that lends itself to the fact that we've been this dark and moody, dark academia kind of a style aesthetic for our home without realizing that. And we collect old vintage ornaments like from Lenox and Mikasa and I don't know if you know this, but if you've been here for more than one Christmas, you know that Angie and I love getting every year we get the Swarovski crystal ornament of the year. And we've been doing that for like 15, 18 years now. So our tree has a lot of Swarovski ornaments on it. And that's been our tradition. And so to me, that's how we fall into that Ralph Lauren Christmas, because we have these things that became a tradition 15, 20 years ago for us, and we've maintained, and it's our tradition. And that's what Ralph Lauren Christmas is about. It's about really appreciating and loving and using your traditions and incorporating them into your decor. And so that's why I feel we've always been Ralph Lauren Christmas. We've always loved the deer and we've loved the candles and we've loved the greenery and all of that stuff. And this year, my goal is to take the design throughout the entire house. I've always wanted to do that. We do it to the downstairs, we've decorated our living room, we've decorated our the downstairs bathroom. We've never really decorated the kitchen or the dining room, but this year I definitely want to take it there and I want to bring it upstairs. I bring it to my office because, of what I do. It's kind of something that I have to do. Or that, well, maybe not that I have to do, but that I should do. Maybe that's the better way of putting it. And so this year, I'm so proud of myself because I am exactly in the timeline that I want to be at. My tree is up, my room is somewhat mostly decorated, not all, and so I have it here in my office, but I want to take it to the bedroom, and then maybe next year I'll even extend it into the primary bath as well. I don't know that I'm going to be able to this year, but for sure next year I'm going to put some focus on making sure that our primary bath is decorated as well. I'm so excited for the holidays. I've gotten so much stuff that I'm just going to be sprinkling throughout the house. And yeah, so let's go ahead and let's talk about the pieces that I've gotten since I've been yapping this whole time. So I ordered on Amazon a set of bows and burgundy bows. I've gotten some burgundy bows. And what I like about these is that they are the longer bow butt, and it's got the little, we've got the little twist tie on the back of them. And this one is a set of 12, but it's got 3 different sizes. So this is one of the sizes. And then we have got, let's see if I can find the different sizes in here because they're kind of all thrown in together. And then we've got this one, which is definitely bigger and longer. Okay, so we've got this size, and then we've got a shorter size. They're going to be put up throughout the house. Like I want to put one of these up in on our new grandfather clock. I mean, there's just so many little area spots that these can go. I'm going to try and refrain from putting bows on my trees. I don't really like the whole bows on the tree kind of thing. That's just not my vibe. So I think I'm going to skip that, but I've got these beautiful, beautiful velvet bows. And by the way, when you have got wrinkly bows like this, a really cool hack that where you don't have to pull out your iron is to use if you have a straightening iron for your hair, use a straightening iron on these to straighten them out. It does a really great job and it's super easy to get these ironed out. And so I've got to pull out my straightening iron as I decorate so that way I can make sure that these are all ready to go. Then I ordered more stems. I ordered 2 more packets of stems, and this is from a different seller from the other one that I showed earlier this week, which I really like those. I think those are going to be really pretty. And I got these because they had a different quantity, and so I'm hoping that they're just as good as the ones that I got. I wanted more because I don't want to have to bring in fresh greens from outside. It's weird. I almost caught a whiff of pine, but nope, it's plastic. It's that Amazon smell. Okay. Oh, these are not bad. These are just as beautiful. Yeah, they're just as nice. And they're the Norfolk pine, which I love. And so, yeah, I got 2 boxes of these, 16 each, I believe, in each box, because I want to put greenery everywhere. And I have swags and, for pictures. I don't have to worry too much about going outside and foraging for that. So I've got 2 boxes of these. And then for this room, and other rooms, I think these are also going to go in our dining room. It's got that beautiful peacock color, and yellow and goldish yellow go really, really well with that color. I got this set. It's a set of, I thought it was just going to be 1 bow and 1 string of bells, but they sent me a whole packet of bows. And does it fall into the red, green Ralph Lauren Christmas colorway? No. Do I care? No. I'm going to do what I want to do. But these beautiful gold toned bows, like I said, I thought it was just going to be one bow and one string of bells each, because there's two. I've got two strings of bells in here. Got another one here. But no, they sent me a packet of bows, so either I misread or I got lucky. But these bells and this bow are going on the mirror in my dressing area. And I want to also create a swag. This color is actually in my wallpaper. And so very, very excited about showing that. Thing that I'm going to show you, it was from H&M. And I saw this and I was like, yeah, I need to order that. And then I come to find out that there's an H&M nearby me now. There's one at my nearby mall that we're always going to with the family. So I'll be visiting H&M, and hopefully they have a home store, because I really, really like H&M Home. You can find some really beautiful things for such a good price. But anyway, I ordered a platter from them, and it came boxed up really, really nicely, which I like because this is going to be its storage. But look at this. Isn't that beautiful? H&M is not a YouTube affiliate, so I will have to have this linked for you in the description. I will have it linked in the description bar. I'm just going to make a general link with everything holiday in it. I think I'll probably just call it Ralph Lauren Christmas. And I'll have that single link, and you'll be able to find this in that link. But isn't that beautiful? Look at that. And this is going to be the centerpiece of a platter wall. Next week is going to be a heavy decor week for us. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to decorate. It's a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work, but I have gotten a little bit ahead of my actual fashion content, and so that's going to give me a little bit of flexibility, or it's going to give me more flexibility to shoot decorating content. And I forgot to mention what I am wearing. I am wearing my Fair Isle sweater from the Loft, which I am loving. This is a taste of the one that I really want to get, and I'm so excited. And yeah, I love it. All right, guys. Anyway, my battery is running out. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you in next week's vlog.